Hey, can you tell me who you are and why you're here today?
Sure. My name is Bethany Roselle, and I want Jamie freed. He's an innocent man and wrongly convicted.
And how do you know him?
He's a really great friend. We were neighbors. We were at Bible study together. His son is my son's best friend.
My gosh.
Just gem of a person who absolutely did not commit this crime.
And so you know his son, Christian.
I know his son very well.
And how do you feel about the fact that Christian's been basically cut off from his dad?
Awful. Worst thing ever. It is destroying this poor man's family. It is ripping Christian from his dad, who was super involved in Christian's life, still is, as much as he possibly can be. Super strong relationship, did tons with his son, and this is just awful.
Yeah, and the way it's set up now, 10 years in prison, his son will be 23.
Yes, it's horrific.
And I know I talked to Christian about that, and I said, you know, you're a real victim here because your childhood has been stolen from you.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep. And his daughter too.
Yes, and his daughter.
Ripped from him.
Absolutely.
Awful. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for being here today. I've got tons of judicial corruption stories of my own.
Yeah.
And so, you know, this happened out of Williamson County, the same place I've been talking about for a long time.
Yes.
And until we get accountability and transparency in the court system, then we have no justice. Did you happen to go to the day? I know some of the background and stuff. Did you go to court the day they had the sentencing hearing?
Yes.
Okay. And so here's something I heard, like it was set one day and a whole bunch of people showed up and they took it off the docket and moved it to another day. Were you there that day?
Oh, I wasn't. I had Christian with me. Sorry. I don't think I was there that day.
Okay, but you went another day.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah. I've been on the stand. I saw all the people that showed up.
And how many people you think showed up?
100.
Oh my goodness.
Consistently.
Wow.
And we wrote letters to the judge, all just saying, you know, character letters of how awesome Jamie is. He is not guilty. He does not need to be in maximum security prison.
Crazy.
He needs to be with his family, even if they think they need a probation, whatever. There are other things that they can do. And the judge was clearly distraught and made it seem like we were going to be like these crazy people and attack, like cause a ruckus in the courthouse. And we were all like church-going people. I mean, just loving people, have done everything the right way, and he just couldn't stand it.
And that was Judge Joseph Woodruff in Williamson County, right?
Yep.
Did you also notice, excuse me, I gotta change hands here. I am not a tree. I cannot hold my arm out straight forever. Just some other people have made some comments about some of his characteristics in the courtroom when he saw the father of the alleged victim. And did you see any of that?
Clear discrepancies.
Okay, talk to me about that.
So he absolutely treated Jamie like a juvenile. Made him answer real abruptly, yes or no, was clearly frustrated with him. Didn't give him the time that this free man deserved, jumped to his own conclusions, wanted Jamie to exhibit behaviors of, being very apologetic, and also he's free, he's innocent.
Right.
He allowed the defense to have days and go on and on and on in their testimony, and then would truncate it with Jamie saying, oh, it's Friday and he needs to be at the lake.
Not defense. I think you said defense.
Or the prosecutors. The prosecutors. He let the prosecutors just droll on. He was all buddy with the prosecutors, would call him up to his quarters and
his bench. I know,
chit-chat with them. And don't worry, folks, this isn't about the trial. This is about us being buddy. I mean, on and on and on. I mean, including making everyone feel like we were terrorists, like we were crazies by having her come in with police officers escorted in, I think there were 9 police officers the day of conviction. I mean, come on.
Did he threaten to throw anybody in jail?
Oh yeah, constantly. It was like, hey, there's a lot has happened with this case, and a lot of attention's on this case, so I will not take. And it's like, what are you doing? I will put you in jail. And it's like, we're just
and
all
he was talking to you, and
all of us, the 100 people there, because
who have not been charged with the crime.
No, and we were being very respectful through the entire thing. I just didn't understand that. I didn't understand where he was coming from and his point of making us seem like these horrible people, along with Jamie. It's like we were guilty of something. We're guilty of standing up for a free person.
Right.
And freedom of speech, and and
well, it's a public
being
court.
there.
It's a public courtroom.
It's a public courtroom.
It's a public courtroom. It's a public process. Defendants have a right to have people there. I was also falsely convicted of a felony.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was also falsely convicted of a felony in Judge Woodruff's courtroom, and in that case, he rewrote the whole law. He rewrote the law so that he could have me convicted.
Yeah.
He literally,
Unreal.
and the Court of Appeals, it's right over there, the Court of Appeals, had to reluctantly reverse the convictions, acknowledging that he rewrote the law.
But he's still a judge.
And he's still a judge. Yeah.
So sad. So sad.
And then he did this whole other crazy thing. Whew, we are not even going to go there today, but
that's why we have to stand up for the innocent, and we have got to
see your sign.
Band together. So injustices like Jamie's stop.
Absolutely.
They stop happening. It stops today.
And it's happening everywhere.
Yes.
It's happening everywhere.
Yes.
And this whole political aspect of it is so frightening. It is so un-American. It's so third world country.
Yeah.
And when I became a lawyer in 1994, I had no idea the system was so corrupt and so crazy. And it's gotten
Very
worse
scary.
and worse and worse.
Jamie is in prison, we can all be in prison.
Absolutely. And me too.
Woo!
Hey! I was 70 years old, never had a crime in my life when he convicted me, when I got convicted of 2 felonies. Yes. Never had a crime in my life. So, thank
Unreal.
you. And,
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I hope we just really get this
for
story
listening and
out
standing
there.
up.
Yep. All right.
People.
Okay. Thank you.